I'm an optimistic person. I like to believe in fairy tales. Telling me that, oh, you know, as an actress, if your first two films don't do well, then you know you will never get any films. And there are a lot of people I know, whether they're in the limelight or not in the limelight, who experience anxiety. आपकी मासी एक औरत है और देखो उन्होंने क्या कामयाबी पाई है लाइफ में. औरत बन के उन्होंने कामयाबी पाई है. Who deals with any kind of makari? There's only one route. You have to leave. Exit.
How do you cope up with the highs and lows in life, and you know, dealing with something like this? Because it's not like you know, many people go through this. Some, you know, get comfortable, talk about it when they let go of that phase, and some just keep it to, you know, to themselves. What do you have to say about your journey when you have been through that phase?
Right. You know, there are a lot of people I know, whether they're in the limelight or not in the limelight, who experience anxiety. You know, it's not necessary that you have to be in a profession which has you in the limelight. A lot of people also aren't even aware that they have anxiety. Yeah. And sometimes it takes a lot of time to figure out what is wrong, you know, which also happened with me. But I have to say that it is something that, you know, something that is totally fixable, something that it's also very prevalent today. So it's not something to be afraid of or to be shy about speaking of. And I think that it's just, you have the right support system around you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, depending on the situation, if you require professional help or not. There is a way to deal with it as well. Also that inherent desire to look at the bright side and to you know, just constantly just be grateful for being here, being alive, and you know, just being a part of this beautiful world. So it's something that can totally be dealt with. Yeah.
But you know, many people don't even have that privilege of, you know, going to, say, a psychologist or approaching one, because there is some kind of feeling that there is some kind of embarrassment when people deal with depression or anxiety, you know, anxiety issues and all like that. Many people cannot, you know, cope up with such things. What is your message for them?
I have to say that I actually chose to deal with this on my own more than professionally. Because I was actually extremely averse to, and it was a personal choice, I was averse to any kind of medication, because I felt like this is something I want to do on my own, because I felt I had the right support system and I wanted to be very patient with myself and to deal with it. So I started dealing with it on my own with a lot of advice from my loved ones, with you know, just meditating and finding that balance in life, really connecting with myself as a person, because it is very important for one to be very connected with who you are deep within, you know. So to find that journey, to explore that journey, have that conversation with yourself, you know, what is it that might be bothering you? What is it that you want to change? What is it that you want to accept? There's so many things. So, and you have to be a little patient. Like, I had to be patient with myself and I had to give it that time. So I would tell people that, you know, definitely lean on your loved ones and, you know, have that patience and self-love, and you will like be able to deal with this for sure.
Did you always feel the need that you needed to conform to what an actress is supposed to look like, how an actress is supposed to be? You know, was that always, did that constrain you, at least in the first few years, where it was hard for you to maybe express who you really were? Did you bring your authentic self to the set, or were you trying to play a part even in real life?
That's a very interesting question, and I have to say that the way that you think starts in your household, and your perspective to life and the way that you look at life starts at a very young age. So I feel so proud to say that I come from a household where my brother and we were treated equally. For us,
I was never told कि अरे you know आपकी मासी एक औरत है और देखो उन्होंने क्या कामयाबी पाई है लाइफ में, औरत बन के उन्होंने कामयाबी पाई है. तो that was never a thought in my household. It was okay, my father has achieved great things for himself, my Masi has achieved great things for herself, you should also strive to be like that. So having been brought up in that manner, I have to share that when my first films didn't do well, there were a lot of people who were telling me that, oh, you know, as an actress, if your first two films don't do well, then you know, you will never get any films and you will. There were a lot of people around me who said that, but I did not have that in my household. And I feel like that was such a strong foundation for me. And a lot of my thinking came from the conversations that I've had at home. Be it, to answer your question, I would say that it wouldn't strike me that an actress has to be a certain way or has to behave a certain way, because I'm very happy that my foundation made me think very normally, very differently, that it applies to both genders.
How do you manage to stay away from that, growing up in the industry, also having that pedigree and still not having that sense of entitlement? It's a little bit of a rarity. How do you manage to stay away from all of that?
I feel like, what is there to be entitled about? I mean, we are so fortunate to be a part of entertaining people first and foremost. We get to be a part of the world of films.
Yeah.
We are so blessed as actors, as people in this industry who, you know, get that adulation and that encouragement and that love. So I feel like the last thing that I would ever want to be is entitled for anything. I want to keep my head as bowed as possible. Because I really, really feel like I'm very, very blessed, and I feel like the kind of love that I get is extremely overwhelming. At the same time, there's that responsibility for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is absolutely no reason to be entitled about anything.
Does it become difficult for a person like you aligning to today's definition of love, which has become, like Shah Rukh sir rightfully said on Coffee with Karan once, that, you know, we've all become very emotionally detached from each other. Does it become difficult for people like you?
People are talking about these terms, situationships and all these new terms that exist. I'm just like, क्या है वो, मतलब क्या, what does, okay, I mean, it's like, okay, what about eternal love, you know, that beautiful kind of love. So yeah, you and I are on the same page with that.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible, because I feel like I'm a very optimistic, and I'm an optimistic person. I like to believe in fairy tales. So I'm a believer.
Have you ever like had a massive fight or broken up because you caught somebody lying to you?
Yes, and I feel like we've all experienced jhootis and makkars in our lives, right? So yeah, even I have.
How did you deal with it?
I think if you, anybody who deals with any kind of makkari, there's only one route. You have to leave. Exit.
What do you think we are becoming? Like, what is your take on how social media bullying, it's a form of bullying, is being amplified and glorified?
You know, I hear these conversations about trolling or someone getting trolled, or people tell me also that, oh, you know, you don't get trolled or that much or something like that. And I don't tune in with that. I don't connect with those aspects. I like to connect with things that inspire me and, you know, things that fuel me and things that make me feel like, okay, I want to do better, or I want to reach out more to people who would like to hear from me. So I'm very, very particular about what I give my energy to. Very, very particular. Be it the kind of people I spend time with, be it the kind of content I'm consuming, be it the kind of stuff that I'm connecting with on my phone, because I think it's very essential. So anything that doesn't add to my growth, it's totally cut out. So I am very clear about that.